What's up guys, it's George at Yuyu, and in today's video I'm going to show you what I eat during training camp. Well, it changes all the time, and especially the closer I get to a fight time, which right now I'm exactly 1 week away from weigh-in. Today's January. January 31st, I fight February 8th, so that means I'll weigh in February 7th. My weight was good this morning, and my diet changes every 8 to 10 days, give or take. I have sparring today and I have sparring on Friday, so Friday will be the last day that I eat like this. The further out I am from the fight, the more energy I'm able to kind of take in, and the closer I get to the fight or to the weigh-in, I start decreasing the calories a little bit so I can see the scale, the weight just drop little by little. All right, so normally I get up around 6:30, and then by 6:45 I'll have my first cup of coffee. I like to measure everything out, so right now I'm trying to have at least 1 gallon or around 120, 130 ounces of water, and normally that's how much I drink, and that's just so my body gets used to sweating and then putting the fluids back in, sweating, putting the fluids back in. So in the morning I'll just have some coffee, I'll sip on some water, I'll try to finish 40 ounces before I train, and then another 40 ounces after I train, and then the rest of the day I'll be sipping on another 40 ounces. The guava flavor today, I put 5 grams of creatine. I normally have this every day. So I'll put about 12 ounces of water. I put my liquid IV, 5 grams of creatine monohydrate. So I just sip on coffee, sip on some liquid IV with some creatine. All right, so for my first meal, a little interesting, but I like it, I enjoy it. It's light, it sits well in my stomach. I pretty much make like a protein sludge using 1 banana, a scoop of whey protein, and I'll chop it into pieces here, put it in a bowl, and all I'm doing, I'm gonna smash it lightly. 1 scoop of whey protein. This is the s'mores flavor. I normally have chocolate, but I literally just ran out of the chocolate, so I'm gonna use the s'mores flavor. And all I'm doing is mixing and mixing. I do like the little banana chunks. I'll have this slice of bread or toast, and that's my breakfast. This is what it looks like. It's like this sludge. And I normally have this around 7:30, 7:45 latest. So that's my breakfast. So as I'm eating this breakfast, I'll sip on coffee and sip on my liquid IV. And once I finish those, I go back to drinking water.
Heads up.
All right, 1, 2, 3. How you doing?
I feel great. How are you, George?
I'm good. All right, so I'm back from the gym, sparring, did a little bit of stretching, warm up, a couple exercises, finished with the heavy bag. So you got a little bruise in my eye right here. That's all I did. So second meal of the day, I have a lunch. I have this cooked sticky white rice, egg whites, 2 eggs, some spinach, quarter avocado. I'll season that up. Also add about, I don't know, a tablespoon of butter or something. Adds a little bit more fat and a little bit more flavor for lunch. And yeah, that's pretty much what I'll have. I'll have a little bit of ketchup with it, and I might have some coffee again. I love coffee. So right now I'm pretty generous with like the sodium intake and seasoning and everything. You know, I only reduce the sodium a couple of days before weigh-in. And I'm still sparring. I'm still gonna be training hard tomorrow and Friday. And then after Friday, I can start making the small adjustments. Saturday for sure, that's when the weight cut diet begins. One thing, yes, normally I just make rice in the rice cooker, but this is just super convenient, you know. Having things that are packaged is not necessarily bad. I don't do it all the time. You know, when you're in training camp and you're cutting weight and everything, you want things to be convenient. You know, you don't want to make some rice and take some time, especially when you're hungry after training. Like right now, it's almost 12:30. I'm already eating. I'm done eating by 12, but I had to wait a little longer for my sparring to show up. So things like this convenient. 90 seconds in the microwave and it's done. All right, so this is what my lunch ends up looking like. I have the rice at the bottom, egg whites on top, and eggs. Check it out. So you got the 2 over easy eggs there, egg whites with spinach, avocado, some ketchup. Got my half decaf, half regular coffee, and I'm still sipping on that 40 ounces, which I used for my coffee. Early on, I was eating more carbohydrates afterwards and a little bit more snacks, but the closer I get to weigh-in, I start dropping the calories and my energy intake is a little bit lower just so I can start dropping that weight consistently. All right, so it's about 2:20 right now. So it's about 2:20. I am gonna have a diet soda. So let's see what we have. All right, so I'm gonna have a creamy root beer. Anyways, hopefully the audio sounds good. I'm not connected to the mic or anything. But drink this right now. At around 3 o'clock, I'm gonna make a protein shake with frozen mixed berries, and I will hit the library. I'm gonna take an apple with me, so that's gonna be my snack. I'm gonna study for about an hour, and then around 4:30, I'll hit the gym. All right, so also I forgot to mention, during my lunch, I had, or right after I was done, I had my vitamins. So I took 4,000 IUs of vitamin D, and then I had a B complex. I will list all the supplements that I take at the end of the video. All right, so I'm at the library right now. I'm trying to be quiet, studying a little bit. I have physiology semester started. Really excited for this class. I really enjoyed anatomy. It was tough, but I think physiology will be even tougher. I made that protein shake earlier as a snack or a pre-workout meal. I had that with an apple, so I couldn't find a scooper in the protein, but I was putting in some big scoops. I'd imagine it was about a scoop and a half, so that's what I'm gonna go with. Scoop and a half of protein, mixed berries, powdered peanut butter, and yeah, that is my snack. I'm gonna hit the gym, do my 3-mile run, some exercises, and then go home, drink this on the way home, relax a little bit, rinse off, shower, and then make my dinner. All right, so for the last meal of the day, my dinner, I have potatoes, veggies, and chicken breast bites. So this is from Costco. Again, it's packaged. Preferably, you don't want to eat a lot of packaged food, but it's convenient when I'm tired and I don't feel like preparing food. Packaged food is okay. So I used half of the bag of frozen veggies. It's good enough for 2 days. So I'll eat half for one day, the next day I'll eat the other half. I have potatoes and then the chicken bites. So that's my dinner. Check it out. "24 grams of protein, half a bag of veggies, and some potatoes for dinner." All right, so that's pretty much what I've been eating the last 10 days or so of this training camp. The further away I am from weigh-in, the more food I'm able to eat throughout the day. Also because the volume of training is a little bit higher, and the closer I get, lower volume, more intensity. So I make changes along the way. But let's go over the macros and the calories, protein, carbs, and fats. So for breakfast, I had a total of 425 calories, 31 grams of protein, 67 carbs, and 6 grams of fat. So for lunch, I had 729 calories, 37 grams of protein, 90 grams of carbs, and 25 grams of fat. Now I can increase the fat a little bit more because the most important workout of the day is already finished. And 90 grams of carbs would be the highest post-boxing. My third meal or snack, the protein shake, was 480 calories, 45 grams of protein, 69 grams of carbs, and 6 grams of fat. And I drank about half before and half after my workout. And then finally for the last meal, 438 calories, 33 grams of protein, 63 grams of carbs, and 8 grams of fat. So for the grand total, 2,072 calories, 146 grams of protein, 289 grams of carbs, and 45 grams of fat. Also, I had some supplements along the way. So I had zinc picolinate. I'll take zinc maybe every 2 or 3 days. Vitamin D, B complex, and at night I like to take magnesium citrate. And throughout the course of the day, I'm drinking about a gallon, a little bit more than a gallon actually, because I'm also drinking water while I'm training that's not measured. So that's pretty much what I eat a week out before the fight. In a couple days, I'm gonna go higher fat, lower carbohydrates. So I'll probably keep it under 50 grams. And then the fat's gonna go over 100, 120 grams, probably more. I wanna keep the calories similar, maybe just slightly under. But other than that, that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, like, share, comment, and subscribe. And let me know in the comment section what you think about this diet. Thanks for watching. Pa! Oh, far away.